It was my 5th year in a row as a trained space mechanic when I was finally allowed into space in the rocket. My commander scoffed, "Looks like someone owed NASA a favor and sent us Bob the Builder to help." I ignored him and went to use the panels I'd spent 3 years in training on, and he shoved me away. "Calm down, son. You're just the mechanic, not a real pilot." He snapped the latch shut. "We'll let you know if the toilet needs plunging." I looked around and saw my entire crew with their arms crossed, rolling their eyes at me, all making it clear they didn't trust me. As we launched into the sky, I smiled and crossed my arms back because I knew the moment was coming when I'd make them eat their words. 3 days in, I ran my hand along a seam in the back wall and felt it loose. "Sir, there's a weakness in the wall. It could be serious. I think you should take a look at it." But he didn't even look up. "Leave the worrying to real astronauts." Before I could respond, a bang threw the cabin sideways. I turned around and saw the seam had already split open. The screen flashed red, cabin losing air. 60 seconds left. I lunged for the wall, but the commander shoved me back. "Get out of the way! You're making it worse!" He slammed every button on the panel, but the hissing only got louder because you can't push a button to fix a hole. The pilot froze, and the entire cabin went dead silent. The commander finally turned to me, his voice quieter than ever. "Can you fix it?" I pulled the tool roll he'd mocked, wedged into the gap behind the wall where no pilot fits, and got my hands on the crack I'd warned him about. I knew right where she was weak because I built her. I drove the seal into the seam and held it until the hissing died. The screen turned green, cabin sealed. The commander couldn't push a button to save them. The mechanic they laughed at did it with his hands. He keyed the radio to report it to the ground, and the whole world was listening. When we finally landed back on Earth, my entire team cheered me on to the public who'd all been waiting for us. "He saved our lives," my commander spoke through gritted teeth.